Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark,
And I'm Rob.
and today we're going to talk about what we think Caitlin Clark really thinks when she answers all those questions during the press conference. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit the notification bell when you do. Rob, Caitlin Clark takes the high road all the time in the WNBA, at least. And she answers these questions. I'm not sure I believe her, but they sound good. Like they sound like she's above all this pettiness and that she's very mature. And I'm wondering what she really thinks because I know she's got a lot of sponsors that she's worried about. And she's got a lot of advisors saying, hey, this is how you should answer the question so that you have continue to have a good image. But I'm wondering what she really thinks, Rob.
Yeah, it reminds me of that bit that Key and Peele did with Obama, and Keegan Michael Key was was the person. So Obama would say something, and then Key would be like, "What you? Yeah, you stink." I mean, that's what I think she needs. She needs something like that. She says
they translated what he really meant.
Yeah, she should have that person what she really means. She takes the high road. So what do you think about that foul when you got knocked to the ground? Well, that's just part of basketball. The back part of this, I thought that was a dirty play. I can't believe they didn't call a foul on it. That's what she's definitely thinking.
I'm sure of that, Rob. In fact, Rob, two people have said that she's like one of the best of all time at answering questions and dealing with the media, and she's only 22 years old. So let's give her props for that. Mm-hmm. Now, some of them might not be as honest as you might like, but they seem to be sincere in some of the compliments. Like, she says this player is a great player, this great, and they're right. I mean, she doesn't talk about like some scrub and says she's a great player, but she says that. But I think she doesn't mean some of the things she says about, what happens. But, I don't think she's out and out lying to the whole thing, but I think she's really hiding her true feelings for sure.
Right, of course. She definitely is. You know that, Mark. She's just, like I said, she's just a good person, and she needs that little devil on the side there to say, like, in the background, to tell people what she really feels about when they ask her. So you've been the most double-teamed person coming into the league. How do you feel about that? And she just says, oh, well, that's part of, that's. She goes, well, yeah, they double-teamed me because I'm too good. That's why.
You want to know why I know she's not always telling everything is because she's never said one thing about Coach Sides.
Oh yeah, that's the main, Mark. You hit it. That's the main thing. What do you think about Coach Sides?
I don't think they've asked her that directly, but she's always been, shown respect to Coach Sides in the press conferences, even though that she thinks she's a lousy coach. You know that.
Coach Sides throws you under the bus many times, Caitlin. Do you think that's right?
I mean, you saw how happy she was to be coached by Cheryl Miller for just 2 days. Right. 2 days, one practice and one game.
Right.
Like, unbelievable. She was beaming. So, that's not what's going on.
So it's like free at last.
It doesn't even matter who it is that she's talking about. She seems to find a way to compliment them anyways. And she even compliments the league, even though she knows it's run like crap.
Yeah.
So who's ever giving her advice, probably your agent, you got 28 million here, you got another millions and millions from Wilson Balls and stuff like that. She's going to get a lot of money from that in the future. And she's got to, sign additional contracts. She's going to be a basketball player theoretically. I don't know if she wants to get married and have kids and stuff like that, but she's like Diana Taurasi. She could have a career for the next 20 years.
Well, but I think about her, that, and also that's who she is. She's a generally, nice person and very, she's, like I said, she's competitive, like you said, but on the other side, she has that side where, okay, this is me. I'm not gonna be fake about it as far as how I feel. I mean, like we said though, I'm sure she in her mind she's like, I'd like to really, really, really say what I think.
She's been good she was good before she was in the WNBA. She was good at Iowa. Like after they lost to LSU, Angel Reese was doing the finger thing and the now you see me thing and stalking her at the end of the game for 10 seconds. And then she asked her about that. She goes, honestly, I didn't even see it. No, she saw it. And, if that was me, I would have said, God, I don't know. I was in shock that she was, taunting me when the game was over, and she was right into my face. I said, I couldn't believe it. That's what I would have said. I wouldn't have maybe called her names, but I would have said I couldn't believe that she was doing that.
You already know my reaction would have been. And then if they asked me afterwards, I would have said, yeah, I did it because she's up in my face.
Yeah, I might have pushed her away. I wouldn't have hit her or anything like that. I might have pushed her away. I mean, she was like, that was like just rude. It was a rude thing to do. I've covered that before.
Yeah, I wouldn't have hit her. I just would. Yeah, I would have been in her face, like, "Excuse me, who are you talking to?" And then after the questioning, I'd be like, "She got problems."
Right, and then she always says the other team's a great team and great players and great coaches and stuff like that. Doesn't matter what the question is, she handled it. And the one time she didn't give the perfect answer, which is what they wanted when they asked about her fans doing some racist things on Twitter. She said, honestly, I don't even know about them. I'm not on social media. I said, I'm just here to play basketball, which I think is a fine answer, especially since she prefaced it by saying, I don't really know about it. I'm not on social media. That wasn't good enough. She didn't denounce the racism. And so then she got asked again later on. I'm not sure if that was planned by her advisors to get asked a second time so she can come up with a answer that was more acceptable to the overly woke crowd or whatever. So then she said, yeah, she denounced the racism. They shouldn't use my name and all that stuff. And now it was okay. But they criticized her for not giving the perfect answer the first time, or the answer they wanted to hear.
Right.
I didn't really think there was anything wrong with the first answer.
No, the first answer was fine.
But yeah, someone said she's like one of the top 5 all time at handling the media and answering questions. And I go, I guess I've had a hard time disagreeing with that.
Yeah, she's good. She's way better than I am. I would be. She's way better.
Yeah, I don't know if I could hold my feelings back, especially at 22. I mean, yeah, at 42, I probably could handle it like her. I don't think I could have at 22. There's no way, Rob. I think I would say a little bit more what's on my mind sometimes. I don't think
you, Mark. I don't know about that, Mark.
Well, I got endorsements to worry about if I was in her shoes, so I would hold back. But once in a while, something might let loose. I mean, especially if I was in Caitlin Clark's position, especially what they put her through, Rob.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a normal reaction, Mark. It's a normal reaction. You can only hit a dog in the nose so many times until they're going to do something.
Well, I mean, yeah. For instance, like when she wasn't in the Olympic team, and they go, they're choosing the 12 best players. Like, you're choosing grandma over me? Like, seriously?
Exactly.
That's what I was saying. I could go through some other players, but that's the most obvious one to choose. If they're asking questions like that, Rob, or ask her a question how she's gotten treated in the league. And, if I was talking about that, the fact that she was double and triple team, I'd be saying, well, if I suck, why are they triple teaming me?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is the best defender on me? Like, go, come on, at least be consistent with your viewpoints. It's not my fault that I play an exciting brand of basketball and that draws attention from fans. I said, if they want more attention, play more exciting basketball.
It's not my fault that I have these turnovers that my players can't catch the basketball. I think they should switch that. Why are they charging me a turnover when my players can't catch the ball? I don't think that's right.
I would say that, Rob.
Yeah, definitely.
And in fact, that's not supposed to be what the rules are. It's supposed to be more like baseball. For some reason, the WNBA doesn't get that. Anyways, let us know what you think. If you think Caitlin Clark is really, really holding back, or just kind of holding back, or
let us know what she really should say or think. Just let us know.
Let us know what is your best ansor in terms of some of these topics that we brought up. How would you answer it? And feel free to use humor in it, as long as it's not too, over the top, derogatory, or swear words and all that stuff. Because I think you can come up with some funny responses to what you really feel when they ask her about that. And
exactly.
If you asked her about Coach Reeves, what do you think of her? Oh, that bitter old hag.
Exactly.
I don't think much of it at all. I go, she doesn't appreciate my talent. F her. I don't want to be on her team.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the Olympic team anyway. She wouldn't play me anyway. Shoot.
So that's how I would answer. So, if they asked about Angel Reese, oh God, did she play the victim again? This is like the 5th time she played the victim in a press conference.
So much drama. Why all the drama?
And I only shoot threes. How about the fact that I lead the league in assists? How about the fact that I'm the best passer the WNBA has ever seen? Isn't that aren't I at least a 2-trick pony? I mean, things like that. I could see myself saying that, right?
Oh yeah, there's so much stuff to be like,
Anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for?
come on.
And if you're not, like, if you're under the age of 45 and a female, we're trying to increase our demographics. That we're like 80% over 45 and 80% male, which is common. But anyways, trying to increase our demographics in that. So feel free to hit that button by the notification so you get notified of our next videos. And we're going to go live, Rob, for the Olympics, July 27th to August 10th. That's every day for 2 weeks. We're going to do it. And it's 2 to 5, which is prime time in Paris. So we're going to be covering the marquee events, and that's going to be cool. And our normal live show is Mondays 6 to 8 Eastern time, of course, except for major holidays. If you want to donate to this channel, you can. We have super chats down below, and also we have a link for PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.